Hello everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I hope you're all well. I'm doing great, thank you. So this is my first video back after my knee operation. Hello. Yeah, I'm not sure about my camera angle. Like I say, I'm set up in a different place. I'm not home, I'm at mum's, so I thought I'd come on, do a couple of maybe 10-minute videos, maybe 3 if I can, and pop them together, just to pop a video up and let you know how I am and what I'm up to. So it's a very, very windy morning here in Lincolnshire in the United Kingdom. We are having a storm. I was trying to think of the name of the storm, but I can't remember. But yeah, winds. So it's beautiful and sunshiny, and I'm in the conservatory, so that sun is yeah, lovely and hot. But yeah, outside bitter cold and very windy. So I'm just going to start a small project today just to get me making some ephemera. Now, if you've been with me a while, hello and welcome back, and thank you so much, especially for those of you that have been talking to me, or you know, coming on and giving me thumbs up, things like that. Let's get rid of that because it's probably shining terrible on you. And hello, I'll have to say hello to anybody new. Hi, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. I hope you can stay around a bit, yeah, and see what the channel is really about, because I'm just getting back into it again after I think I did 20 videos in advance before I went into hospital for an op, so I've had it done. I'm out and I'm just starting to film again. Yeah, so thank you those of you that have talked to me. I can't tell you how much it has meant. It's been absolutely lovely. Haven't always felt like watching YouTube or you know, doing any crafting at all, but it's been lovely to chat to you guys. Yeah, so but those of you that have been with me a while will know that I am starting a longish project to create a junk journal, an eclectic junk journal for a giveaway, a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I know it will be a while yet, but I want to spend some time having a bit of fun making it and making some ephemera for it and things like that. So I'm thinking I'll just make a bit of ephemera for a few days, and I'm sure it will end up in that journal. So these are trying to think what set it is. Anyway, these are antique papers from Roxy Creations. Rachel, that's it, Rachel at Roxy Creations, and I've photocopied them, printed them out onto the Amazon like faux copy dyed paper, and it's give them a really, really vintagey look. I like it. So I'm going to have a go at making some little specimen card type things. Just an idea of, well, I don't know, I've been watching a lot of YouTube, so I may have seen people doing them, but I can't point to one person in particular that I've seen making these. They're kind of a hybrid of the things I've seen. So yeah, so I'm just going to make a few specimen cards that can be well, they could be embellishments for the front of pockets and things like that, or pages, or they could be you know, actual yes, what's the word, like journal cards to put into pockets and things. So we'll see. So I've pulled out, now these are from Nanine at Collagetype. So I've been tidying these last few days, bits and pieces that I've brought with me in my folders and trying to organise them a bit. So that's one from Nanine at Collagetype. So are these. So these are from the planner kits. These blue ones are definitely from the January one, I do know. I think that might be from the March one, that butterfly. Yeah, but they look like, I think she called them Polaroid pictures, which makes sense, doesn't it? But I'm going to make them into kind of specimen cards. And then I've just got 4 of these butterfly ones, which are from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, which are they were a freebie, one of the freebies from her YouTube, no, Facebook, no, website, a website. So my idea is to just to back them onto some of this with some of the writing showing round. Yeah, and then if I want to use them for journal cards, I think they'll be thick enough. Don't have to put anything on the back if I don't want to. Let's try this one first. But they're thin enough to use as embellishments if I want to put them on something else. So my idea is, like I say, I'm just working out as I go along. I haven't done a prototype or anything like that. my idea is to just cut them down, have some of this text behind them. I'm just wondering if I could do with my tear ruler. Can't be far away, can it? Because I've got everything in me 2 nappy bags. Let me just have a look. Oh, excuse me, creaking and groaning. There it is. There it is. I have to be very careful getting up and down. Yep, so I've had my clips out. I've had 30. 30 clips out, and I've been for physio this morning, so it's been quite a full-on day, which is why I'm saying I'll only be able to sit for 10 minutes, and then I really will have had enough, and I will go put my feet up in the recliner, and then I'll come back on and do another 10 minutes, and hopefully if I can do that 3 times I'll have a little video for you, which will be nice, just for you to know that, yeah, when I'm talking to you in the comments down below saying that I'm fine, I really am. You can see that I really am. Gosh, that left a lot of white. It's this thick paper that I print on. So, I'll save those, most of those, because they are quite nice, aren't they, doing something. What was I saying to you? Oh yes, I've had my clips out and I've had my physio, and yeah, I'm still having bad days, I have to say, but on the whole, they're few and far between, and I'm feeling good. Just got to get the muscles working again, and a bit of stamina. I'm very, very tired all the time. I mean, that's not, I don't suppose that's surprising really, is it? I don't too much around them, but obviously they need to be big enough to be, I'll probably do 2 of those at once, can't I? You know, to be journal cards if I want them to. I'm wondering if, yeah, maybe a label at the bottom, so let's do them a bit bigger. Shall I use, yeah, I might use half the page, and then I'm not wasting anything, am I? So I've got 3 of those, haven't I? I've got anything else that size? Not really. Never mind, I'll do 1 in half, like that. Well, this one needs to be in half, doesn't it? Yeah, I can't tell you how excited I am to be sat here doing something again. So I've done very little while I was off. I have made some fabric clusters, which I will, that's a thought. They're not here, they're in the bedroom, but yeah, I will bring them to show you, just to prove that I have been doing a little bit of something. I'm hoping the sound's okay, because I have lost the little fluffy end of my microphone in the move. I'm hoping it'll turn up somewhere. I'm sure it will, but the question is when. Yep, so I'm just doing the edges here with some walnut stain, Distress Oxide, and I will probably do the same around the actual pictures as well, just to give them that distressed look that I like. Yeah, and then I was thinking maybe a label on the bottom, just to make them some sort of a specimen card, if you like, slash, don't know, slash something. What else have I got to tell? I've got so much to tell you, but it'll take me a long time to get it out. My brain's on a bit of a go slow at the minute. Obviously, I've been taking it easy and relaxing, and yeah, my brain's relaxed for sure. So yeah, I'm still on a few painkillers, not too many, but yeah, they dull your brain as well. But on the whole, I have to say, compared to what I was expecting, it's not been bad at all. I'm so pleased to report. Yeah, so if you're about to go in and have something, I've actually been talking to people who've either had it done, about to have it done, or a couple of people with hips the same. So yeah, get on with it. It really is worth it, I promise you. I mean, last time I had, it's my second one, so they're both done now. Last time was awful, but even that, once you get over it, it's worth it. So yeah, go get it done. Okay, so did we say we was going to ink these? Yeah, you see they are actually very white next to that background, aren't they? I think I might need to, have I got any waste paper around. I'm going to bring them down a little bit with a bit of glue. I didn't think about, no, not glue, ink. I didn't think about bringing any glue paper with me now. Let me just, I'm going to have to be careful not to reach too far. What have I got here? Well, I've got an envelope that I'm going to do something with, so I don't see why I can't have any ink on it. So, well, how can I? It's quite strong, that ink, isn't it? Actually, I've got some walnut stain now. Vintage photo. Is it interesting you that have been with me years to hear the table back again, the squeaky table? So this is an old table I brought with me to put in Mum's conservatory. Oh, that's better. Ah, that's good. Yeah, for me to work on, because I am going to be here a couple of months. I think we've decided. That's better. So this round the outside, wasn't it? Yeah, trouble is when I lean on it, it squeaks. At the minute I have to lean on it to take all the pressure off my knee, but hopefully that'll get better soon. And yeah, the only other thing I'm suffering from in here is I can't see how long I've been on, because the sun is shining on the phone. I think I must have done 10 minutes, but I will just, I think I might get a couple of these stuck down because I feel alright, and then I'll stop, have a rest and come back to you. You won't even know I've gone, to be honest. So yeah, so what have I been doing while I've been gone? Yeah, I didn't watch half as many videos as I thought I was. I must admit, I have spent a lot of time, you know, when I was on the painkillers, just sleeping, or, you know, being drowsy. I spent most of hospital doing that. I watched one or two, but very, very few. So yeah, I haven't, as of yet, watched as many videos as I planned. Yeah, they look much better on there now, don't they? Right, I did get some new glue. I wanted some more art glitter and it wasn't available. I presume that's because of the time of year. Do you cut that off, do you think? So I ended up with the Cosmic Shimmer. Oh, that looks like you cut it off there. Let's try it there. Which has got a lovely small nozzle, so I'm assuming it's something similar. Do you come off there? Yes, you do. I presume you... yeah. Right, I'm just wondering how close to you I am. You've probably got a very bird's eye view. I don't think I've actually cut anything off there. Do you think I need the whole thing? Oh, that looks like it might have a hole now. Let's give it a... oh, yes. So I might have gone from too little to too much, but I have got my little spreader here with me, I believe. Oh yeah, it feels like it feels very similar to art glitter in as much as it's setting pretty quick and not. Right, so I want it nearer the top because I'm thinking I might have a label at the bottom. And luckily the lines of writing are helping me to lay it straight. Yeah, I like that. Right, I need to turn off just for a second. I'll be back before you even know it. Okay, I'm back. So I just went and had 10 minutes. I'm absolutely shattered. So strange. Right, so that one's very nearly dry now. Like I say, it's warm in here and it has been left a little while. So let's see if I can get these two done now. So yeah, I think I was telling you that I'd been to physio this morning. I think I did. No, I know I went. I just think I told you that I'd been. Yeah, and they've told me that I can now walk with one crutch around the house, but to use two when I'm out and about, which at the moment I'm not very steady out in the big wide world, and yeah, I won't go out without Neil anyway, and he is back at work now, so yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem for a while. But I don't think it's going to be too long, to be honest, before I'm up and off. I've got another appointment next week with a physio, and I'm kind of hoping that by that point she will say to me, she's a lovely lady physio, yeah, onto sticks. That's what I'm hoping, or even just one stick if I'm walking with one crutch. Yeah, because you know they're brilliant for walking with, but gosh, they've got a mind of their own when you're not using them. They don't stand up, they fall all over the place, and they take, should that be that way, do you think? Yeah, they take so much room up everywhere. It's like, good grief. Although I'm blessing them, don't get me wrong, I am pleased to be having them. I don't suppose you're big enough for there. I wonder if I could cut that down and just put one of those butterflies on. Quite like the top one, but the bottom one's bigger, so we'll go with the bottom. I also just brought across from the chair with me, because I've been sat cutting out April's planner kit from Nanine at Collagetype. I will put her Etsy shop in the link down below. And there was a page full of these little stamps, which, you know, I will use some for embellishments, but I'm thinking some of these onto some of this paper will make a nice embellishment, just, you know, make them slightly different. So I just brought those along in case I decided to. Right, let's darken the edge of this. I'm not sure it needs, sorry about that squeak, I'll have to get that bit of paper put in underneath again that I used to have. And if you can hear banging, I mean the tablet's banging a touch, but if you can hear banging, it's the fence outside in the wind. One of the panels I've noticed is moving a little bit. Oh yeah, so I'm not disliking this cosmic shimmer at the moment. It's doing okay. Yeah, I've got so much to tell you and so much I can't remember, so you'll have to remind me in the comments if there's things I've said I'm going to share with you and I haven't. Let's just put the lids back on these a minute, because it's very warm in the conservatory here and they're going to dry out. Oh, I really like those already. Right, so let's have a look at some labels. I did, when I stood up, I did quickly have a glance around looking for the fabric clusters. I'm wondering if I've put them away. I looked in the bedroom quickly, which is right next to the conservatory here, but I couldn't see anything. So I'm wondering if I've put them away, or rather given them to Neil to put away, because yeah, I haven't been that mobile. Right, so they only want what I was thinking originally was just like specimen like numbers. So these are Tracy Fox, I believe. But then when I had that extra bit at the bottom, I just wondered if I could get a thin label, but I'm not sure. That one maybe, the rest are not big enough, are they? That is if I've got a thin label. With me. Obviously I've got lots of thin labels, you know. I've got labels all over. Yeah, I don't want a price on them, they're all prices. So let's put the ones in I don't want. I don't want blue on them. Yeah, so again I apologise, especially Roberta, I know you like to, and Carol, I think you like to, you like my volume nice and loud so you can hear me nice and clearly, so I have to apologise at the moment if it's not. Yeah, if I don't find the fluffy end for my microphone, I'll have to order a new one. What the fluffy end does is when I wear it on my my dress or my shirt or whatever, you know, it stops all the noise. If I put it on me, if I clicked it onto me now without that fluffy bit on it, you would hear every crease and crinkle and movement. So that's why it is plugged in, and yeah, if I talk towards it, I'm probably fine. But if I forget and turn away, that's when the sound will go down. So I apologise, girls, if that is the case. Stick with me. It will get better. Oops. Okay, so I think there's a little tiny one. I think I might be okay with what I found, which is good because there wasn't many spare in there, was there? I'll have to have to dig my Tracy labels out from somewhere. I only brought a few of everything with me, as you can imagine. I didn't bring a whole craft room. Oops, a couple there. So do I want that one? I think I might go with that one on there just to make it a little bit different. Yeah, and I'll leave those two for a couple of those butterfly ones. Yeah, and then like I say, they can just be written on as specimen cards. As specimen cards. Yes, as journal cards. Or they can be stuck on a page as an embellishment or stuck on the front of a pocket. You might make some pockets with some of these on actually. Definitely with the smaller butterfly ones. They'll be nice. I loved it once I printed these pages out onto that Amazon paper. I've now got a few things that I'm thinking, oh, that'll be nice on the Amazon paper. So yeah, nice to ring the changes with things. Now obviously you could do this with, you could really go to town with bits of lace and bits of cloth, fabric, all sorts of labels. And I do know that I've got lots and lots of these Polaroid pictures somewhere from the kits in Nanine's planner kits. So if I dig them out, I will definitely be making some more of these. Did I ink around that? I think I did, but I couldn't be certain. Sorry about the creak. Are we going in the bottom middle there with that? I think we will. It's on very thin cardstock, this one, as well as opposed to the others. Yeah, this is a Nanine label. This isn't one of Tracy Fox's. That's from Nanine. These are Tracy Fox. Ink it, Denise. Yeah, so already, if that's all I got done, I'd be pleased with those 4, but I think I'm going to get some more done, so my first venture back into crafting, apart from the sitting and sewing those fabric clusters, but this is the first, yeah, paper crafting since, well, my operation was the 2nd of the 2nd, 22, so I'll never forget that date, will I? And today, what day are we? Let's get my papers back in and choose one. What date are we? I don't know, 15th or 16th, I think, somewhere around there. It's strange that you don't need to, do we have a lighter one? You don't need to know the date, do you? I think that might be lighter, I don't know. Because we've got smaller. It's quite big writing on it though, let's have a look. Did I use that one last time? No, there's not so much writing on it, but it's very tiny, isn't it? Let's do some on this one. I'll definitely find something to do with those strips, definitely. Oops. That was a bit of a half-hearted rip, wasn't it? Just press on it a bit more. Yeah, that's a nice big piece for collage, if nothing else. That's it. Yeah, I'm thinking I might stick a few of them down at once and then rip round them with the ruler. That might be more of a mass make way to create them. So these will be embellishments, they won't be well, they might be big enough for an odd tiny little pocket or tuck, but generally they're going to be embellishments, these butterfly ones. So it doesn't matter what the back looks like particularly. Right, shall we use these because they have been kicking around a while? Oh, a couple of them. There, I'm going to get 2 on there, aren't I? How many of these will I get on? Oh, I'll probably only get 2 of these actually. Right, so let's choose the ones that I really... One with a bird and a butterfly, yeah, I like that. And then, oh, I like that one. Let's do those 4 then. And I've only got 2 of these little labels. And these could have bigger labels under them, couldn't they, these butterfly ones? They could have proper labels instead of specimen label. I must have brought more specimen labels than that with me, surely. Surely to goodness, I'll have to have a look. I'm going to have to get organised again, aren't I? I'm not organised. So I have got quite a selection of stuff in my two, if you remember, nappy bags. Oh yeah, I can see a little tin that might have some pretties in it, might have some of these in. I'll have a look in a minute. Squeak, sorry about the squeak. I could have just done that in half before I stuck them on, really. Yeah, so I am, obviously I did all those videos before I went in hospital. Some of them a little rushed, I know, but yeah, I've got quite a bit of ephemera already made from those. Ephemera or embellishments. So we'll use those in the journal. And then I'm thinking, just to get me back in again, I'll do a couple of videos like this, making some pieces of ephemera and hopefully chatting to you when things come to mind that I need to say. Yeah, and then we should be able to crack on with the journal a little bit, which will be fun. Yeah, so let me know, won't you, if you're having a go at some of these, or if you've made them yourself, or anything like that, or you've got any ideas about yeah, changing it up a bit. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear that, or to see if you want to show me some pictures. Let me know what you're up to. I know a lot of you have been all this time, thank you. It's been very interesting to be fair, whenever I felt a bit lonely in the hospital, I could turn my phone on and I would say 9 times out of 10 there'd be a comment there from somebody, which was really very nice. Because I was very, very homesick in hospital. I didn't, more so than I expected to be honest. Yeah, it was the no visiting. So when I got there, I thought I would just be allowed one visitor, and yeah, Neil was working, so I knew I would only see him, you know, a couple of days out of 3. But it turned out I ended up being in 6. They did suggest I might be in 5, but I ended up being 6 with no visitors for the whole 6 days. So, you know, I was really surprised how it affected my mental health. Actually, it really did. Yeah, I was depressed, I think. I really was homesick, definitely for the last 3 days, definitely. So yeah, my heart goes out to anyone stuck in hospital, well, short term or long term, but particularly long term, that's not getting the visits, because yeah, it really is yeah, it really is a tough one. Right, reach without falling to this. What have I got in here? Oh, look what I've got in here. Tracy labels, or specimen labels. They are Tracy Fox. How does that open? I can't remember how it opens. Oh, super. Right, because I wasn't sure I liked that 6 anyway, so I hope, I can't really see, I hope I'm in film there. I do like that little tiny one though. Yeah, I'm starting to get a twinge, so a few more minutes and I will be, oh, I like that one as well. I will be turning it off, but I'll be back. I'll be back to do the finishing bits. Yeah, sometimes these really, really tiny ones I've had trouble using, but actually I think they're going to be perfect on these little butterfly ones. Yeah. Right, this one I'm thinking I could do with one that goes across, but yeah, that's it. Oops. Lovely. So if you remember, those of you that are used to my desk at home, I would have these in a little plastic drawer in front of me. So I thought it would be strange if I didn't bring any, but I didn't recall what I'd done. I obviously just put a few in a little box. I'm so pleased I did. and that it caught my eye because I really didn't know where they were. I think what I'm going to have to watch in this conservatory is my glues. I mean, it's winter and I haven't been too worried till now, even though, I mean, it's underfloor heating, so the floor's pretty hot. You have to watch what you put on the floor. But yeah, I haven't been struggling with the sun at all. But today it is very bright and yeah, the place is hot. So I'm going to have to watch where I'm putting my glue. Sorry about the squeak. It's not my new knee, it's the, yeah, I'm not putting the lid on this, am I? It's a wonder it's still working. And I need a cloth, which I haven't got. Yeah, I do get the feeling this is very similar to art glitter, so I need to be putting that lid back on. Another habit for me to get into. At least I won't lose it like the pin, which I have. The last time I filmed, I lost the pin out of my art glitter. And yeah, it's never turned up. So I've got a pin in it that isn't stainless steel. So I can imagine what colour the glue's going to come out the top of that initially. There, pleased with that. Right, put the lid on. Put the lid on it. Oh, doesn't want to go on. Doesn't want to go on. I've probably cut too much off. Oh no, it's on. I was just being weedy. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got so far, and then I will yeah, I'll turn the camera off and I'll be back in a millisecond. Yeah, just need to stretch my leg a minute. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I've piled all those up. I've just got 3 more that I'd like to have a go at. So those 2 butterfly ones still, and then I just spotted this daisy one sitting on the edge of my desk, because this is from Nanine's March planner kit. Yeah, and I was just looking through, I've just about done March now in my planner, and I was just looking through at the bits that were left, you know, to decide how to file them away, where they would get used and not just filed away forever. So this one was just sitting there, and I thought, oh, that might, it looks like a specimen because it's got numbers on it and what have you, so that might be nice. And yeah, I thought I'd do something different than the antique book page there, so I just had a quick look in my scrap box that I have brought with me, and I've just found 4 little pieces, so we'll see which, oh, I'm sorry, I knocked you with my bad knee. Yeah, see which one it looks best on. So on a lighter one, so that's an old Gulliver's Travels book. This is a piece of, you know what that is, don't you? That's Edith Holden, and that is out of one of Edith Holden's, one of the books that uses a, that might be nice on there actually, that uses her pictures, so the gardening book or the herb book or something like that. If you know the Edith Holden books, you'll know what I'm on about. If not, pop and have a look at them, because gosh, if you're new to crafting you may not, but Edith Holden wrote a diary of a Edwardian lady, and it was lots of drawings and some beautiful writing. Well, you can see the beautiful writing there. Yeah, of nature through the year, and it's an absolutely it's an amazing book just to own and look at, and it's an amazing book for junk journaling or any kind of paper crafting really. So yeah, oops. If you're one of the very few who don't know it already, go have a look. It just might be your thing. Not everybody loves it, a lot of people do. Yeah, I like that. And it's got it's about gardening, I think, by the looks of it. So do we like this? I do like it on there, but I'm not sure if there's enough of the actual writing showing. I'd like it showing top and bottom. The only other thing I could do is take one of those off. I think I will, because it'd be nice to use that Edith Holden piece of paper, since I've got another one. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? I've got another one all ready to go. Book, that is. Yeah, and just doing these extra few should hopefully make it a video long enough. to entertain you guys. I want a bit off there, yes I do. Obviously none of these scraps will be going in the bin. Right, how do I do this? I found the way to do this that worked for me. I think that's probably it. There's quite a lot of cream on that side. Yeah, I certainly know that I've been sat here for half an hour now, even though I've rested in between, so when I've done this, this will definitely be it, and I'll put the video bits together and we'll see what we come up with. Hopefully it'll be good enough for me to show you guys. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot actually. Yeah, so if you're watching it, hello, I'm back and I'm excited to be back. Yeah, and I must admit, in about half an hour, my mum's lovely elderly neighbour is bringing fish and chips in for everybody, so yeah, looking forward to that. Poor old Neil's at work, bless him. I don't know, he misses out on everything, doesn't he? He'll get his reward in heaven, no doubt. Where's my labels then? Yeah, I like that one a lot. What shall we do? Do we want something big and striking, or not sure these are gonna, I think that might need a more plain label. What have we got here? I won't know it until it just I'm filming, aren't I? Yeah, until it just jumps out at me and it'll be like, that's no, I don't really know what colour I'm looking for, or and these are all Nanine labels in the bottom of here that you're looking at. They're just too similar, aren't they? I wonder what a bluish label would look like on it. And I've got some in here. Oh, and I've got some green ones as well, so oh yes, I haven't got a shortage of labels, have I? Should we just move that a minute? Not too blue, I don't think. No. Just keep offering lots of things up until something grabs me. And if nothing grabs me, I won't put anything on it. No. Right, I'll try any of those. Look at these little green ones. Oh, I'm so sorry. All fastened together. Some little butterflies there. A bit big, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're too big. Right, I'm not going to fasten you back up. I can do that later when I'm sat in my chair with my leg up. Oh. Now then. Wish I'd left that a bit longer now. Let's see if I can cut this down a little bit. And this might just be the one. Let's do the corners. Whoops. That's a bit of a big chunk there, Denise. I do hope you can see. Bet these scissors look enormous. That close to you. Yes. Lovely. That was just a bit of luck, wasn't it? Because it was the only one I liked. Oh, I'm really pleased with the bits I'm getting made here anyway. I think I'd have been pleased with anything I made because I've just been so long not making, but as it turns out, I really like them. Right down there. Yeah. And if I decide it wants something in it, I can add it, can't I? Yeah, pleased with that. Now, it might well want backing, might it? But that's fairly plain on the back though. I was just thinking if I wanted to use it as a journal card type, tag type thing. Yeah, I think I probably could get away with that actually. Could put a label or something on it. But yeah, that could definitely be written on. Woohoo! Another Edith piece, always good. Let's put the lid on those because if I chuck those on the floor, that will be somebody cleaning up after me, won't it? Not a hope. Not a hope that I can get down there at the minute. bit on this as well. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching these as much as I've enjoyed making them. At least it's something different to scraps. When I was doing videos before I went in hospital, there was a lot of scrap videos. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed them, getting rid of them and what have you. But I'm sure there's a limit to how many scrap videos you want to see. No, Tanya, I have not got through all my scraps by a long shot. I think there are little elves or something that create them while I sleep. Yeah, I was going to look for a bigger label, wasn't I? Were they in here? Were the bigger ones in here? Yeah. Yeah, just sitting on an ordinary chair, I've got backache. Isn't it strange how quickly you... That's the one. So there's still plenty of text showing around it. It can be written on or have something stuck on it or not. Yeah. Lovely. Oh, we're cooking on gas now, as they say. Or they used to say in the olden days. Lovely. And we're going to get these last two. Well, there was only going to be one, but I can't throw that away, can I? I'm going to have to stick that on something as an embellishment. What have we got here? I've got a lovely piece of Edith. I have got 3 bits for the rubbish. Oops. So, shall we just pop them on this book page? Yeah. I really need to stop because, apart from anything else, I think my lunch will be here soon. Mum's popped out, but she'll be back soon. She's, I think, gone to take flowers to the grave with my stepbrother and sister-in-law. But she knew lunch was coming. Being delivered at 12:30, and I think they're about 1:15, so I'm sure she'll be here any time now. So I really must get a move on. Oh, why was I doing the back of it? Oh, I'm out of the habit, you see. I bet I've been off camera and all sorts of things, but bear with me. Hopefully it'll be good enough for me to show you, just because I want to say hello to everybody and thank you to everybody, and yay. And I am, to be honest, I am just about out of pre-recorded videos anyway. I'm not sure I like that little bit up there. Let's have this one at the bottom. Yeah, so I have got a couple, but that's all. So I am going to have to get back doing this anyhow. But it's not a chore, I want to. I feel that might be a bit long, but I can always wide. Yeah, I can always chop it down when it's dry, can't I? I didn't measure it, did I? I just took the, yeah, and I don't like that top bit, so I'm going to take that off. Oh, I quite like that one there though. Let's just get rid of that bit there. It's quite nice as a double, that, isn't it? We'll leave it as a big double piece. 3 little pieces of scrap to add to the rest. Maybe if I had the right label in the middle, that might be nice. Let's have a quick look. No. Oh, that would have been nice on one as well, wouldn't it? Good job I didn't spot that earlier. No, and you know what? That's not central to that, so maybe not. Maybe they do need to be 2 individuals. But I'm quite liking that one big. Yeah, I might cut them down. That was a bit scary. I might cut them down, but I think I'll just let them dry and see. Yeah, but I thought about it and put it exactly central. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for being with me today. Give me a thumbs up, that'd be lovely. I haven't said that for so long. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed anything you've seen or just listening to the chat. Yeah, talk to me in the comments. have a go at them myself. And yay, lovely to be back with you. And I'll see you tomorrow. There will be a video. Bye bye.